Hello guys, welcome back. It's been about 11 or 16 days since I last filmed on Christmas Eve, and welcome to 2022. To go to start the beginning of the new 2022 or 2022 if you like. We're starting this year off with a new train, and a very unspecial train too. I'm going to talk about that very briefly before I open it, because I didn't decide to get just one box in the things. We've got two unboxings today, and I will explain about the 87 Ray towards the end of the video, but right now, sit down and sit. So make sure you comment, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and follow me on TikTok. It's just your stomach. You get fed a little while later. The stomach complaining. In and out, let's run. I have my food, so I'm doing this fairly promptly because I'm running towards that time of day for me to eat. But yes. Right. Okay. So I'm going to do this to about 5 o'clock, so an hour. So welcome to 2022. Hopefully this year will be a better year than the last 2 years. So we got one unboxing to take a look at today, and we got another special locomotive for the beginning of this year. And before I open that, I want to say thank you to the seller who sent it on first class, and he was a very friendly chap, so I recommend going and follow the seller out on eBay, because he does sell things like class 43s and a couple of other locomotives he does, and some wagons I think he sells too, and coaches, if you need some coaches for the 43s or anything like that. And if anyone's struggling to find a class 43, some coaches for your class 43, on eBay they do sell class 43 00 coaches for your class 43 train. One site is on eBay. They do sell open class, first class coach, second open coach, the kitchen dining car, and they got a couple of other coaches for the class 43. I haven't got my sticky pads. I actually forgot to mention. I hope you had a great Christmas and enjoyed all your presents. Enjoy filling your stomachs up to the brim with your. Has to go and do a 5 mile hike to try to burn the calories off. God, Christmas Day was a nagging day. I can say that much, but I did enjoy myself. It was quite enjoyable, but very messy. But I did enjoy myself. Some interesting things came. I'll show that in another video, but today I've got a special videos to unbox for you. So we're unboxing a class 43 in gner livery. Okay. Secondly, we've got a second box with the gner coaches, which I bought at the same time because I had a bit of spare money from Christmas, from people giving me some money. So I'm not going to go and say too much. Let's take a look. This is right this afternoon, by the way. I have not opened it. I haven't opened the carriages at all. So again, new to me. They only arrived yesterday morning. So they came several days early. So thank you to the chap at Royal Mail who bought them. It was very honest and nice. And this chap was nice enough to bring it around again this afternoon for me to take it, because we were out this morning to the hospital because I had things on my head last night. Just checking my head, making sure it was behaving itself and so on. Can't really explain too much about that, but I hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas, and hopefully this year will be a positive and happy beginning of a new year. So hopefully it will be all positive outlook. And I could potentially move next year. That's all I can say. I'll potentially move this year, so I can't buy too much trains between now and then, because if I have to move this year, I can't buy a lot of trains because there's things I have to sort out for organising that. Not sure that would happen this year or be next year. It depends how long things take. So, enough waffling. because I'm sure you're dying to see what the Class 43 looks like, because I have not opened it yet. So I'm hoping I can show this on camera. And yes, I set up a temporary track system because, as I mentioned before, very quickly, so those are new to my channel, I'm not keeping this table. This contents table will be going to someone. I'll be donating it away to someone. It'll be a winning thing. I'm not entirely sure it'll be a winning thing or you directly buy it. I'm not going to put it on a high price because obviously there's marks and there's still screws stuck to the table, but hopefully with someone who knows what they're doing, hopefully to pull them out and put them to one side, maybe used for a shelf or something. But anyway, pardon me, I just had some Dr. Pepper. I'm going to be very careful opening this because I don't want to damage whatever's inside. Because there's obviously, it's been well wrapped by the seller. Again, I recommend going and check him out. He's on eBay. He's a good seller. He sent it out very quickly, in fact. And I don't want to show the postcode, so I'm going to try to cut this through here if I can. Because I don't want someone showing someone the address to where I live. So there will be a part I will be editing this out so no one can see where I live. And then some strangers turn up my door. And we're going to take a look at the loco first and then we'll look at the carriages after, so just to keep that in mind. And it's the first it's the first train on the Class 43 I have had in my collection. So a bit interesting, different train to have on the collection. I will tell you the price of it a little later on. But right now I'm just going to get it open and showing you unboxing it and viewing it for you and trying it on the track. Because that's what we're mainly here today, aren't we? Reviewing it, unboxing it, test running it on the track we got set up, and I'll show you the layout properly, where this temporary layout set up. And permanent in case they're going to have a girls' day out tomorrow, so I'll get free time to do whatever I want tomorrow too. Oh, I fancy doing, I guess, why she's not here. Wow. Oh my gosh. Do you know, I want to quickly talk about this. I don't want to ramble on this too quickly, too long, but when I originally thought buying this train, okay, I didn't want to buy a Class 43. I didn't even thought about this, but something telling me in my mind, or probably was something telling me, I was going to get the ice train. I thought about it a while back, if you recall, and I saw one of these and I thought, oh my gosh. I suddenly thought the GMER, because it brought me back a memory when I used to travel one of these. Let's get it out and I'll talk more about that. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so cool. Oh gosh. Oh man. This brings me back a good memory to have from the trains I used to travel on when I was a kid. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is bringing me a smile to my face. I'm hoping the camera's picking this up well because it's bringing a smile to my face because seeing it in front of my eyes. The GNER West Coast Class 43 HST set. First one onto iTrains Class 87 Reviews channel. And I've been reviewing for nearly 7 years. It'll be 7 years in May, the end of May this year. Bloody hell. It's been so long. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years nearly. Crikey. It's been so long. Anyway, before I open it, I used to travel on these trains when we went up to Scotland. Okay, I've got a quick story. I'm gonna put it down and show you. I'm shocked. I never thought I was gonna buy one. And I'm gonna quickly explain how much it was from eBay. It was next brand new. The seller was viewed it, detailed it, and I don't think it's been run as far as I'm aware of, but it's a lovely train. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to waffle on like I usually do, but wow. Actually, let's have a look at the back before we open it. Oh my gosh. GST. Hang on. TGS. Great Eastern and Northern Railway. First introduced in 1970. And yeah, that. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. It's been an odd day, I can say that. Right. So this train, this particular, well, any class 43s in general, they have several names. They have class 43. They also have the Intercity 125. They've got a lot of names for this logo. So what I'm going to do, towards the end of the video, I'm going to zoom up on it with a camcorder and I'll just give you some details. And I'm hoping the camcorder's picking this up, but I'm really hoping so. There you go, let's try to get it into shot for you. So that's the history. But yes, I came back from Scotland, or Haven Holidays, which is in Scotland, and I travelled back on one of these. Me and my mum and my sister. I can't remember how old I was at the time, I was 10 or 12. But the memory travelling on this train, I do have the Pendolino too, it's in that box over there. I'll swing about the layout, either in tonight's video or tomorrow's. I might even do a separate video after I do this lot before I go in. Just to explain what's going on. But I want to keep this particular camcorder video for this special thing here. This is what's got me into the HSTs in the first place. But wow. I used to travel on these from Scotland. This is the MER South Coast Eastern Railway. And that experience from the Virgin Pendolino, and then travelled on the west coast on this, on back to Cambridgeshire from Scotland. That was something cool. They did tilt, not as much as the Pendolino, but they did have a very small tilting mechanism to go around certain tracks. They didn't use them too often, but they do have the tilting system in them. It's just not very much. I don't know what that's left on. Right, okay, let's unbox it. I've got enough waffling out of the way. I'm excited to open it. It's the first HST set. And when I open it, it's very difficult to open this one because it's a bigger box. I'm not used to opening bigger boxes. Hang on a minute. Slide sleeve off. I forgot. I'm so used to, that's actually quite a cool box. I have to keep hold of that when I move. Yeah, I keep a hold of all my train boxes for when I move. There we go. Right, I bought this train. The cost of it